Welcome to Arivaca Creek Trail. We're here in southern Arizona, probably about 20 miles from the Mexican border. And um, it's a very nice riparian area. There's a seasonal creek going through here. So yes, we're in the southern Arizona desert area, but it certainly doesn't look like a desert with all these cottonwoods that are out there. So hope you enjoy the video. As usual, if you do, please hit the subscribe button. I'd really like to get it up to 1,000 subscribers just to make myself feel good. Not that I want to monetize it. I never get enough hours or anything, but do leave comments, give it a thumbs up, that kind of stuff. It helps the algorithm. So let's go check out. I got to keep on looking to how to pronounce it. Arivaca Creek Trail. Nice thing about this trail, it's about 2 miles. I'll leave a link to my Rambler file that lays out all the details of the hike, the distance, the elevation, and everything. But it's basically a figure 8. 2 loop trails with a little path between the two of them, about 2 miles. She's going to be mad at me. Today's November 11th, right? Oh, she just whacked my back. It's November 9th?
No, it's the
10th?
11th.
It's the 11th. It's our wedding anniversary today. And the way I always know our wedding anniversary, all I got to do is look at a map of November and see where the 2 holidays are. I know when Thanksgiving is, and the other one is my wedding anniversary, Veterans Day. How did I get on that loop, that tangent? Weather seems to be about the 70s. This seems to be, it's an overcast day, no chance of rain. And from what I could see online and Caltopa and stuff, this is supposed to be mostly a shaded hike with all these cottonwoods and willow trees. So looks like it's going to be a pretty nice little walk. Well, so far so good. Just off in the trees here, sound like a quail took off. Didn't see it, but it just had that flapping sound. But nice little cool walk here. Okay, we came to our first fork in the road. Ran the one loop, side of the one loop, and we're here at a sign that has a hiking trail and 3 different arrows. So basically, let me show you what the options are. Turn the camera around. Okay, that's the path we came from. That theoretically is the path we're going to go home on. Oh, I thought I'd catch her. She just ran out of the screen. Malade. And this is the trail we're going. And what I can see on the map, we pick up the stream on the next loop after this little straightaway. So I'll give you some pictures when we get there. So there was a side trail off the trail that we're hiking. And it's like, well, it's 10 feet up a little incline. Let's go check it out. And it seems to be some sort of previous cattle ranching operation. So it's like, well, there was no fence to stop us from coming in, no signs, so we thought we'd check it out. And we're obviously not the only ones to have done this because it's a well-worn path going through here. And you gotta figure it has some age because they seem to use natural resources to build the fencing. You can see probably just, I'm not an expert on these, but they're considering all the cottonwood trees here. Looks like they just use cottonwood limbs to build fences. And we're just, so, you know, this could have been something where they did the roundup because you have the cattle chute here to load them onto vehicles. transport them out. I don't know if I mentioned this. We're on the open range here. So people lease things and lease the area and bring their cattle out. Well, if you're going to have the cattle out in the open range, you have to round them up. And then what kind of looked interesting, you'll find out what this is as soon as I am. Just coming back through here. Well, you got pavers here. You got concrete here.
It's like the family had a picnic bench.
Yeah, maybe Melody says a picnic bench or a meat processing bench.
There's the kitchen.
Oh, and Melody spotted the kitchen. And yeah, it looks like it could have been an old homestead here. I don't want to remember, this is the southern Arizona desert, and we have venomous creatures. And even though it's November, they could be out. Oh, look at that. There, go ahead, wave again. Make sure we have you. That's Melody looking out the window. That's so unusual. She doesn't usually like to be in the videos. That'll probably be my thumbnail for this video. That will get people that will get views. And we can cut around this way. That looks like a bed frame up there.
Yeah, I mean mattress, old mattress.
Yeah.
I guess this was the bedroom.
Could have been.
A bedroom.
Yeah. Kind of looked like adobe brick with plaster on it. At least 3 rooms. Why there's all these 55-gallon oil barrels here. Don't know. There's one line here. It looks like it probably maybe had fuel in for a heating system. Yeah. So it's been a while. But fortunate find on the hike. We weren't expecting this. So let's get back to the trail. Okay, we made it to this part of the trail. We started here, ran to here, as I said, that first loop. Now up here we should be catching the creek, come back. Okay, I'm just gonna, just had to show you the walk up to this. This is, personally, I think really cool. A tree has fallen down. And you get to walk under it. And if you can see off in the distance there, that's where we were just up at that abandoned ranch.
And we only now see.
And yeah, as Melody's saying, we only now see the very faded. Does it say no trespassing?
Yep.
Well, they should have had it at the path then. Okay, back to the trail. Okay, it seems to be that we made it halfway through the hike. That we're now curving back around. And what I'm looking for now, there's supposed to be a trail off this trail. And going down into this wash. Okay. Let me just turn the camera around so I can talk to you. There we go. There's a trail off this trail. Now, I don't think it's going up this wash. And I'm trying to... With washes, you never know whether the trail's supposed to stay in the wash or not. So I'm looking around. But there's supposed to be a trail off of this called Mustang Trail. That's 1.7 mile with about 1,000 feet of elevation gain. And as I said, we're here in the basically middle of November. It was an hour and a half drive down from Tucson to get here, so you know, you lose sun 4:30, 5 o'clock. But we would like to come back sometime and try to do that Mustang Trail, so that's why I'm kind of interested in finding the cutoff for that. Okay, well, keep looking. Okay, we kind of figured it out. You don't go down the wash. I'm always worried when you get to a wash. Do they mean that's the trail, but there were no signs? But we crossed the wash, and let me flip the camera. And I thought, oh, is this a Mustang Trail? And we're on the wrong way to get back to the car. And then, behold, there was a signpost up ahead. We are not in the twilight zone. What?
That's how you get to Mustang.
Yeah. As Melody just said, that's how you get to Mustang Trail. So that's the way up to, and I'm going to guess, let me just see, and they say there's some switchbacks and stuff. Just trying to get out here to get a clear view. So what I'm guessing is that in the center is where you end up going. And the trail description said the last like eighth of a mile, quarter of a mile. It's kind of a scramble. And basically the map says you go around the left of that mountain and then you start going up. So maybe like a mile across this field here, and then you start climbing. So hopefully, God willing, someday we'll come back and give it a shot. I'm hoping I can do this. We're sitting on a bench having a cigarette and just looking across, and I'm going to try to give you some idea of the scale of those cottonwood trees. There. Personally, I think that's pretty amazing. 70, 80 foot maybe.
Are you making video?
Yes, I'm making video.
Oh.
There she goes.
No.
Well, that's pretty much it. I always feel good when I can say, honey, I see the car. And she always comes by with the hay. Now, this is supposed to be a creek trail. And I've yet to see a creek. Yeah, Melody just said she thinks it's here. I'll take a little walk around and see what we can find. That perhaps there could be, it's supposed to be a seasonal creek. And about a week ago we had rain, so I was hoping we'd be hiking right along a creek, but I think that's what it is down there. Well, there's a bird on the limb. Yeah, I was really hoping this is supposed to be a great place for bird watching, and I use my Merlin app to identify birds when you hear them. Like, I don't know if you can hear that cardinal right now, but cardinal was about it. Okay, and just to show how we're wrapping up here. Oh, there's the vehicle. There's a picnic table. And so I hope you enjoyed the video. And so please consider subscribing, as I said at the very beginning. Leave comments, give it a thumbs up, notification bell, because I've been in Arizona 14, 15 years. And we go out hiking on a regular basis. And it's about an hour and a half from Tucson, where we live. And we were coming back from Yuma one day, and we saw this sign out on, coming back from Ajo. We're down at Organ Pipe Cactus area. And I saw this sign for Buenos Aires National Wildlife Refuge. Never heard of it, but I thought, well, let me check it out on the map. And as I said, been here 14, 15 years, never knew this area existed. So what I'm trying to get at here is the more likes, the more comments, the more subscribers, the more people see this on searches. And would I travel big time to come here and take this hike? No. But it's really nice for people who live in the area who probably, like me, didn't even know this area exists. And just looking behind me, it's just beautiful here. Shaded 90% of the way. Melody said the whole way, but remember he said it was getting a little warm?
Yeah.
We're out of the sun, out of the shade then. But just to let, she said about 4 minutes. But just to let people know that this exists and get out in nature. So, as I said, hope you enjoyed it. Have yourself a blessed day.